So today we're gonna be doing part 2 of I Can Read My Crush's Mind, and this Gacha mini movie is by Lily Trescott MSP, so I will have the original as well as part 1 in the description down below, so definitely go ahead and check them out. Austin, there you are! Where were you? In class, waiting for you to sit by me, but instead you sat and spoke to Daniel for the entirety of math. Oh yeah, sorry about that. He said he wanted to talk to me for longer in his head, so I sat by him so we could talk for longer. And he really seemed to enjoy his time with me. I really feel like we're getting closer. Right. So you're just going to obey and do everything he wants from now on so he'll date you? Well, no, of course not. But if it's causing me no harm and it'll boost my chances of dating him, then why not? Look, I've had a crush on him for a year now. I can't help it. I'm in love with him, Austin. And since you're my best friend, I'd expect you to be supportive of me in this. But instead, you're here criticizing my every move. No, I am supportive. But it's just that I don't want your obsession over him to get in the way of our friendship. For you to spend so much time with him that you'll barely spend any time with me. Oh, Austin, of course I won't. No matter how much I like him, he'll never come in between us. Our friendship comes first. So in that case, you want to come over to my house after school and play video games? I'd love to. Well, if it isn't the dweeb that doesn't know how to follow rules. Kaitlyn, what is it now? I think you know what it is. I told you to specifically back off of Daniel, and what did you do? Talk to him for the entire math class. So I can talk to whoever I want? Oh, you're going to regret saying that. He's my boyfriend, remember? Not yours. Not for long. As if he loves me, not you. And I'll prove it to you. Daniel, baby. Hey, Kate, Heather? I was looking for you everywhere. I've been meaning to ask whether you wanted to join me for dinner at a restaurant after school. I'd love to. But Daniel, I thought you were coming over to my house after school. Yeah, and now I'm not. See you then, Heather. See you. What? Cat got your tongue. You may think you've won, but you haven't. He's still my boyfriend, not yours. For now. Did you see her face? You're not actually going, are you? To the restaurant with Daniel after school? Of course I am. But I thought you were going to come to my house after school to play video games. Oh, right. I'm sorry, Austin. I hope you don't mind. It's only just today anyway. I'll come over to your house tomorrow. You promise? Promise. All right then. I'll see you tomorrow. You made it. I sure did. Thanks for inviting me. This place looks gorgeous. It would be as gorgeous as you if you'd cut that bush you call hair. He doesn't like my hair? So I was thinking about cutting my hair short tomorrow. Oh, really? Yeah, what style do you think I should cut it? I feel like you'd look good with it short. Short it is then. May I get your orders? I'm a vegetarian, so I just like a veggie pizza. And you? Oh, the chicken. If she isn't a vegetarian as well, this date is practically over. The veggie pizza as well, since I'm also a vegetarian. All right, your pizzas will be ready in a few minutes. So, you're a vegetarian too? Yeah, I just became one a month ago. That's so cool. So, you're the girl who wrote that love book for me, right? I just wanted you to know, I really liked it. You did? Yeah, I've never had a girl be that interested in me they'd write poems about me in a book. It really flattered me. Well, I'm glad. Only if she finished off the book. And I was actually planning on finishing off the book later today, too. Really? Yeah, I've been working on that book for ages for you, and I hope to have it done by next week. I still have a lot of poems for you that I haven't finished yet. I certainly look forward to reading them soon. The next day... Where is she? There she... Heather! Hey, Austin, ready to... Hold up! What the heck happened to you? Huh? Oh, my hair. I cut it yesterday. Do you like it? Sure, it looks good. But why? Just last week you said you had been growing it for 3 years so it would get as long as your knee. And now you've gone and cut it all off? Yeah, I just suddenly preferred it short instead. And because I heard Daniel say he'd prefer it short in his head. Seriously, Heather?
I get you have a crush on him, but I feel like you're starting to take it to the extreme. You're changing everything about yourself for him. Your fashion taste, your hobbies, and now your hair? What next? Are you going to twist your whole life around for him?
Of course not. I think.
Heather!
Look, Austin, give me a break. I've liked him for a long time now, and now, since I know what he wants from me, I can make him like me back.
So you're going to change your entire self just to please some guy you hardly know?
Hardly know! I've known him long enough to know his favorite fruits are apples, his favorite color is blue, he's an extrovert, and
you know all of these things by stalking him, not because you genuinely got to know him.
regardless how I got to know these things, it still means I know enough about him to be in love with him. So yes, if I want to change myself for a guy I do know, then I will. And you, as my best friend, should be happy that I'm finally getting a chance with my crush, not judging me.
But whatever, wanna go get some chicken wings at the cafeteria while we still have a break?
No thanks.
Later then?
I'm actually a vegetarian now.
What? Is there something wrong with that? No, but why?
Because Daniel said he wouldn't date someone unless they were vegetarian like him.
Seriously? Ugh. You know what? Whatever. What time are you coming over to my house later anyways?
Your house?
Yeah, you promised you'd come over to my place after school to play video games.
Oh, right. I actually can't come over today or any day this week for that matter.
What? Why not?
Because Daniel said in his head he actually liked my love book and wanted me to finish it off. So from now on, every day after school, I'll be working on finishing it off for him and hopefully we'll have it done by next week. And then once I'm done with the book, I might have time to come over your house after school and play video games.
Might? You've got to be kidding me.
What?
You're seriously making him your top priority that you say you might see me, your best friend, next week? What happened to our friendship comes first?
It does!
No, it doesn't. It's clear who's more important to you. Daniel, a guy who's never paid any attention to you until you started changing yourself for him instead of me, your best friend.
Come on, you know that's not true.
Yes, it is. And until you do something to prove otherwise, I'm done. You can continue to hang out that jerk all you like, but don't talk to me.
Seriously? You can't be serious right now.
I am 100% serious. Unless you prove to me that our friendship matters more than you pleasing Daniel, I'm done with you.
How can I prove it to you?
Cancel on your plans with Daniel and actually spend time with me instead.
But
will you or will you not? Hey, Heather.
Daniel, hey!
I was sort of stuck on some math homework and wanted to know whether you could help me with it at the library after school.
Of course, what time?
6 p.m. if that's good with you.
That's great.
I'll take that as a no then.
And for the next few months, I did everything in my power to be the girl Daniel wanted me to be. Anytime he'd think about wanting me to come over, I'd offer to come over. Anytime he'd be stuck on something, I'd offer to help. I can help! If he didn't like something about me, I'd change it instantly.
I wish he'd style those ugly bangs.
I did everything to please him. And he soon became attracted to me because of all my alterations. Because all my changes, it led me to become his dream girl. I looked the way he wanted, I did the things he wanted, etc. I was everything he ever wanted in a girl. So he dumped Kaitlyn for me. And boy, was she furious.
Leave.
Ugh. And quite frankly, I was glad. I finally had the guy I always wanted. But at what cost? Eventually, I began to get tired of the same old system I was living. Anytime he didn't like something about me, I had to change it.
I hate how she eats lollipops. They're so gross.
I was soon getting tired of it. I forgot who I truly was as a person. It felt like all I was doing was obeying orders, not actually living life as myself. Things I loved doing, like playing video games, doing crazy hairdos, etc. I stopped, just for a guy who never bothered to do anything for me back. And eventually, although I liked him, I was getting sick of it. Wasting my time every day for him and only him. I had no time for myself to have fun on my own terms. And I remembered the person who made me the most happiest and made me have the most fun. Austin. I missed him so much. And I enjoyed spending time with him more than I ever did with Daniel. So, if I were to really get into a relationship with Daniel one day, he needs to know I'm still going to have fun myself and not be a doormat for him. So, instead of always hanging out with Daniel, I slowly became myself again and started hanging out with Austin again as well. Hey! Please, can we talk?
What's there to talk about? Don't you want to be spending time with your new boyfriend or something?
First of all, we're not dating yet. And second of all, I don't want to hang out with him all the time. Sometimes I just want someone I can really be myself with and have fun. I want you.
What do you mean?
I just want us to be best friends again.
Oh.
Don't you?
I do. I miss our friendship a lot, actually. But why now?
Because I could only go for so long without my sidekick with me, and now that it's been a month, I really can't imagine life without you.
Neither can I.
Friends?
Best friends.
And from then on, our friendship was reconciled again. And we hung out and were best friends like we used to be. Of course, all whilst I was still hanging out with Daniel as well too. I had both Daniel, who I had a deep crush on, and Austin, who I was best friends with. Of course, Kaitlyn was fuming with jealousy, but I didn't care. I didn't even care about her in general. All I cared about was my growing relationship with Daniel and my friendship with Austin. And I couldn't be happier this way. 3 months later. It's been almost 6 months since Daniel and I have been friends. So far, from my point of view, we've been getting along great. So why has he still not asked me out yet?
Hey, Heather. Is anything wrong?
Oh no, it's nothing.
Sure seems like it's more than nothing. Remember, I'm your best friend. You can tell me anything.
Well, it's just that it's been almost 6 months since Daniel and I have been hanging out. And so far, everything he's thought of that he's wanted me to do, I did. I basically become the exact replica of everything he wants in a girl. I'm practically his dream girl. Yet, he still hasn't asked me out.
Heather, oh Heather, you just said it's been 6 months.
Yeah?
So you've got to give it some time. I'm sure he's thinking of asking you out, but maybe he's still thinking of how to ask you. Or maybe he's preparing a super cool way he can ask you.
Maybe.
Don't stress about it too much. I'm sure he's planning on it. Hey Heather, I wanted to ask if we could... Oh, you're with him.
Yeah, we're just talking. So, what is it you wanted to ask?
I just wanted to ask if you could meet me on the school rooftop in a few minutes.
Yeah, sure. I'll be right there.
Another plan ruined. Only if she didn't hang out with that guy all the time, I would have asked her out by now. Right? Heather?
Huh? What?
I'm speaking to you.
Oh, right. Sorry.
What happened?
Oh,
Did you hear a thought of his or something?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, what did he say?
He's planning on asking me out.
Oh, that's great then.
But only if I stop hanging out with you.
What?
Apparently, us hanging out together makes him jealous or something.
So you're just gonna stop being my friend so he'll date you?
I'm sorry, Austin.
No, I've had enough of this. You pushed me under the rug as if I'm some toy you can play with. Am I not even your friend anymore?
You are, but...
But what? But Daniel's needs are more important to you?
No, but I've had a crush on him for a long time and I wanted to make things work. That's all.
You've had a crush on him for a long time. What about me?
What?
I've loved you for years, Heather, and I still love you, even though you pushed me out of your life like I was nothing to you. And now you want to do it again, after everything we've been through. It's clear I mean nothing to you regardless of our entire friendship and relationship.
Austin, no!
Save it! Continue changing yourself for some guy who'll never love the real you. But just know, I'll still love you regardless, even if you'll never love me.
Austin, wait! Huh?
You coming?
Of course. I'll be right there now.
Hey, you're here. Where's that friend of yours?
We're no longer friends.
Really? Well then, I have something I've been meaning to tell you that I guess I can tell you now. Heather, would you like to be my girlfriend?
Of course! Not.
Wait, what?
No, I would not like to be your girlfriend.
Are you serious? Why not?
Because you're just not the right guy for me. me.
What? Of course I am. These past few months we've done nothing but get along great together.
No, these past few months I've done nothing but change myself to get along great with you. Half of the things we do I don't even enjoy. The dinner dates, the trips to the park, I don't enjoy any of it.
What?
In fact, I just prefer staying in my room and playing video games.
I can't believe this. So all this time you've never really liked me?
No, I did like you. In fact, I've liked you for over a year now. Why else would I make that book for you?
So then what changed? You!
Since I crushed on you from afar, I never really knew what sort of guy you really were. And now I know. You're just materialistic. You only want things to go your way. You didn't care or ask what I wanted to do for myself. And I want a guy who cares about my feelings just as much as I care about theirs. So, I'm sorry, but this just isn't going to work. But regardless, I hope we can stay friends.
Sure.
Now, if you excuse me, I have somewhere to be.
Who even cares? She's ugly anyways. Plus, I was only going to date her for a week and then get back with Kaitlyn, so...
Oh, wait! I forgot to give you something!
Huh?
This! Come on, open up! Nothing! It's safe to say he hates my guts now. And I completely understand why. I should have never made that stupid wish for Daniel. He was nothing but a player. I wasted my time on him for nothing. Instead, I should have paid attention to Austin, the guy who actually cared about me the entire time. I wish I could take back that wish and instead have Austin back. He means everything to me, not Daniel and his stupid girlfriend Kaitlyn. Only if he knew how much I missed him. I wish I could just have him back instead.
Huh? Heather?
Austin!
What are you doing here?
I wanted to talk to you.
About? I don't have all day.
I'm sorry about ditching you and getting rid of our friendship for Daniel.
Apology accepted.
Really?
Sure, bye.
Wait!
Hey, I never gave you permission to come in.
I don't need permission to want to make things right. Please, you don't understand. I'm sorry.
Really? Is that why you continue to go out with him?
Actually, I dumped him. He asked me out today and I said no.
Why?
Because I don't love him.
But you said...
I love you. After what you said today, I realized he wasn't the guy for me. He wasn't the guy I loved. You are. You've been there for me since day one and never wanted me to change. You loved me from the start, regardless of everything, and for that, I love you too. But if you don't love me back now after all I've done, I completely understand.
Wait! Of course I do. I never stopped loving you. So, you wanna play video games?
You bet! That was so cute. So that was part 2 of I Can Read My Crush's Mind, a Gacha Life mini movie by Lily Trescott MSP. I will have the original in the description down below, but I totally agree with this, and I feel like you should not feel the need to change who you are to try and impress someone to make them love you, because they'll never truly love the real you, and there's no point. You can't keep up the act forever, so you might as well just say, you know, if you have a crush on someone and they don't like you for who you are, good riddance. They're not worth your time, and you should wait and hold out for someone that truly loves you. But yeah, it's very dangerous, and you really need to be careful about people that, you know, have a certain persona online and you see their photos and they look so amazing and magical, but when you actually get to know them in the inside, then you see the mask that falls off, and it's not a pretty sight. So definitely don't feel the need to change yourself to impress somebody. You should always be your true self, and the people that truly love you will be there for you no matter what. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you guys stay true to yourself and love yourself, because you're amazing just the way you are. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, and if you're new, subscribe to become a mermaid or merman. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.